Did you buy the iPhone SE in silver and you really wanted that rose gold and maybe a bigger battery? Let's see if we can take care of that. This is an external battery case for the iPhone 5, 5S, 5C, and also, of course, the iPhone SE. Packaging has not been updated to indicate the SE, but that's alright. Here on the back you can see it has a 4200 mAh LiPo battery, a charge level indicator. It mentions a PU leather cover, but I didn't think that was actually going to be in here. We'll check in a minute. It has a 5V 1A input and a 5V 1A output, and charges in about 4 to 5 hours. Now I did say 4200 mAh, and the iPhone SE, if I remember correctly, has about 17 to 1800 mAh, so that's pretty significant. Let's see what's in the case. A case, but yeah. So there it is. There's also a little user manual that's available in both English and Chinese. And I gotta say, I'm a little disconcerted here. It says PU leather cover, but there's not one here. Not a big deal though, because we got this massive battery for the phone with an unintentional side effect. We'll get to that in a minute. So to install this, we just pop the top off, slide the phone down in until it locks into place, pop this back on. Fairly standard fare, as far as I'm aware. Feels like it's in there pretty securely though. Perhaps a little less masculine than I would like, but wow, that is significant. That is hefty now. That puts a little bit of bulk in your hand. You do still have access to your buttons here, although they are just a little bit harder to push because they're recessed now. You still got your access to your notification slider and the power button on the top. At the bottom here is what would appear to be a micro USB port. Your 3.5mm jack is very, very far recessed now, so be aware that you may not be able to reach that with your current headphones. And speaker grill there. And then when you press the power button, oh, it buzzed. It came on. You can see flashing LEDs now. So we have 4 LEDs, at least 4 LEDs. It's only got 4 lit up at the moment. And it does show that my phone is charging. So seems to be getting the job done. And as I was mentioning earlier, unintentional little side effect here. I was not aware of this. It's apparently got a little kickstand built into it. So you can try to get some of that movie watching action on while you're charging your phone up at the same time. And what's even more, it has a 4200 mAh battery built in, so you can always use it as an output. This I would assume is another 5V 1A output. And while it's on and the LEDs are on, you can actually see them showing through the bottom here as well. Either way, thought this was kind of interesting. This is available for about 20 bucks over on Amazon. And from the looks of things, rose gold is the only color that they offer for this. But it's very straightforward. Install the case. When your battery's getting low, push the power button. It'll come on and start charging. When you're done with it and you don't want to waste the battery or use the charge, just turn it off. And it's off. And by the way, just to go ahead and point out, I was mistaken earlier. Very hard to see the bottom of the port here. This is a lightning port. I just plugged in a lightning cable and it does charge, and it does sort of act as a pass-through charge, it appears. So I was able to have it charging while I was charging it, and because it's all 5V at 1A, it should just straight through. Not sure I would want to use it that way, but that is definitely an option. So one way or another, I would say this is a very interesting little add-on for your phone. If you have battery life issues with an iPhone 5, 5S, 5C, or SE, maybe take a look at one of these, especially if you don't mind the rose gold color. So thanks so much to Ecpow for sending this out for me to take a look at. Thanks to you guys for watching. A link to where you can find it will be found down in the description below. Leave a like if you like this video, subscribe to receive more, and we will see you again next time.